Hello there. Parliament sat for the first time yesterday, and I think that means it's time to roll out a new series called Terrible General Election Candidates You Probably Shouldn't Vote For. Because one made a lot of headlines yesterday, and she has done for quite a while. This is Maureen Pugh. She's a list MP for the National Party based down on the west coast of the South Island, where she used to be mayor, but we'll get to that shortly. She made the news over the last 24 hours because she had some issues with the idea of man-made climate change. On her run down to caucus yesterday before Parliament sat, one of the reporters asked her whether or not she thought man-made climate change was an issue, and she said, "Climate change exists, but whether or not it's man-made, I'd need to see the research on that because I haven't seen anything yet." Now, at this stage, there is no denying that man-made climate change is an issue, especially after what's happened over the last few weeks. And very soon afterwards, it seems that Maureen also felt that that was the case, after being told probably that that was the case. Now, you might remember Maureen from when she hit the headlines after leaked audio from Jamie Lee Ross and Simon Bridges had him, Simon Bridges, the fourth previous leader of the National Party, turn around and call her fucking useless. Maybe he was on to something, because this is not her first run-in with these sort of things. Last year, she had to delete a tweet supporting the convoy that was on its way in Wellington. At the time this came out, they were already in Wellington, after saying, "I didn't realise that they were anti-vax." Like you could miss that. She also made claims that the National Party had been talking to the protesters, which were vehemently denied by both the National Party at the time, as well as anybody in the party. In the past, she's claimed she doesn't believe in pharmaceutical drugs at all. She prefers a chiropractor or acupuncturist, which she also had to walk back within 24 hours of making the comments that she made. She turned around and said, "I do believe in things like Panadol." Okay. Even when she was a local body politician, she had issues, like the time that she edited content that was going out from local councillors into local publications, or refusing to declare a conflict of interest on the helicopter tourism business that was taking people up to Franz Josef Glacier, where she held shares and was also on the council making decisions about how they could go about operating. But this is probably the wildest headline I could find about her. She's been struck by lightning 3 times because her house that she lives in with her husband has sort of old copper piping which apparently attracts lightning strikes. Or God is trying to tell her something if you believe in a God. It's pretty clear, though, that she's not very good at holding her own, and some of her viewpoints are a little out there, but she doesn't get a chance to tell people about it. She either toes the company line or she flip-flops after she screws something up. So maybe one to consider when you're looking at who not to vote for this year.